Hello guys, welcome to Thermomixing Adventures. Lisa here. Hey look, today I'm looking for a quick lunch. It is well past lunchtime. Well, not quite, but it's 12:30, so it's getting on in the day. Kids are getting hungry, and so I was like, oh, what am I gonna make? So I found a recipe on Cookidoo. I love Cookidoo. It is worth its weight in gold. And I'm going to show you how I use it today to find recipes that are quick and easy. But I'm going to get this recipe on first, get it cooking, and then I'll take you to Cookidoo and I'm going to show you how to do this. Now, by the way, if you're watching on, say hi. Otherwise, Facebook, YouTube, if you're watching replays, doesn't know you want to see this content and they won't share it with you in future. So just like, comment, whatever. But if you've made this recipe as well, say hi and go, yay, I've made this recipe. But I had chicken thighs out defrosting. Didn't know what I was going to do with them, but knew that lunch was going to contain them. So come with me today. Let's make shredded chicken taco filling off Cookidoo, and then I'll show you how I found this recipe. So I'm going to go straight to start cooking to get it on. You'll notice it's in ounces. It's from the US, Cookidoo. That's okay. Doesn't matter when it's got the Thermomix, the TM6, we can just match it up. If you're not sure when you're shopping how much to get, multiply by 3 and add a 0. So 4 ounces, multiply by 3 is 12, add a 0, 120 grams. Okay, does that make sense? Or you know what, we've got a cool thing in our pocket most of the time that can do that for us. So you can just ask Google or Siri and they'll probably tell you too. Okay, 2 cloves of garlic, and this goes. Smells amazing. Nothing like that fresh smell of garlic. 1 teaspoon of salt. And this goes a little bit more there. Half of it stuck to the little pot. Some ground cumin, half a teaspoon. Just borrow that. Love cumin. I still remember the day that I was introduced to cumin as a young adult. It's just beautiful. Dried oregano, which makes me sneeze. Does anyone else have that? If I ever have burns the wrong way, but it put in the diffuser, the oregano oil. Oh, that camera's gone. There we go. It makes me sneeze. Veggie oil. What am I going to use instead of veggie oil today? I did actually buy some organic olive oil the other day. I might just use that today. Okay. I actually, had I been a little bit more organized, I actually would have used my meat fat, okay, that I've got in the fridge. Somebody asked me today in the comments about how you can actually purify that further. I will get back to you. Hello, Sue. It is cold. It is the wind chill factor is keeping it, and no sunshine. It is keeping it insanely cold. You can see I'm rugged up today. So insert the measuring cup into the mixing bowl lid. Please tell me I have one of those around, surely. Here we go. 3 seconds on speed 5. So let's spin that up. Give that a chop. Yeah, it's one of those days that I just can't get warm. The hands are cold constantly and you're in and out of the pockets. All right, this is going to now scrape down the sides. Look at that. Beautiful. Scrape down the sides. So literally, if you're new to thermomixing, we scrape it down, okay? We don't scrape, like traditionally, if you were scraping a bowl, you'd go around the sides. We don't go around the sides, okay? We go down. Place the simmering basket on top, and we're going to cook it for 5 minutes at 250 Fahrenheit on speed 1. So if you are following along later on with a TM31 or a TM5, you're putting yours on 120 degrees, okay? I feel like the TM31, you don't have 120, but you've got Vorwerk, okay? So that's where you'll want it for this step, and it's cooking off. While this is happening, there's one more ingredient to add. How incredibly simple is that? And it's literally your chicken. And it says chicken thighs cut in half. So if you were cooking along to this later, it's your time to get your chicken thighs, cut them in half. I've cut mine in quarters because they're still partially frozen. Because the next step, we're going to put them in, it's going to cook, and later on, come out shredded chicken. Like, how cool is that? So let me just jump over here. I'm learning this technology thing. I'd like to take you to Cookidoo because I want to show you how I found this recipe literally 10 minutes ago. So let's go here. Give it a moment. There it goes. So cookidoo.com.au. As I said, worth its weight in gold. I love it. Like, I'm not a very organized person. As you can pick, I had the chicken out. I didn't know what I was going to do with it. So what I did today is I, first of all, just used the search bar. Okay, hit search. Then I came up here and I typed in chicken thigh. I actually did this on the app, okay? So you're seeing me on the website because I'm on the computer here. but I did it on the app before I even made it into the kitchen. Now, there's 261 recipes that particularly use chicken thigh from Canada, United States, United Kingdom, Australia. All right, at the moment it's on relevance. So, and some of these are beautiful. If you've not made the teriyaki chicken thighs, they're so good. They do use the sous vide mode, but amazing. The chicken thigh pizzola style we've done before. If you've never made this butter chicken, Mekahani, it's like you will never buy butter chicken out. I can't buy butter chicken out anymore because it's just too good to make it yourself. Like, it's amazing. Tandoori chicken we've had plenty of times. Lots of these recipes are super familiar, but sticky sesame chicken. This one here, this Thai peanut chicken, we use that as a base, but we swing it around, we make the sauce and we put the chicken into it. Great one to make ahead. Anyway, back to the top. What I did is I went to relevance and I clicked it and I said, you know what, I want total time shortest because it's already after midday. I need something quick, smart. Now, I could have just cooked off chicken strips, but I thought that was a little dull. I was like, nah. So I scrolled down and I was like, okay, 20 minutes for chicken teriyaki. I could do that. Really don't feel like cutting up veggies, so I'm not going to do that. Moroccan chicken and cauliflower couscous. It's a pretty amazing recipe. I've had it before, but again, I was like, oh, I don't feel like something complex. Prep ahead chicken, layered egg, salmon. This is amazing, guys. If you ever want to do something like on the weekend for the week ahead, that is amazing. I've done it in the past on many occasions. It makes a beautiful, you can do so many things with the chicken and the eggs. The salmon I tend to put with spinach leaves and things like that. It's just beautiful. But anyway, I continue. Down here, this is where I landed, right? 30 minutes shredded chicken taco filling. Now I'm going to put mine today with nachos because I've got a half leftover packet in the cupboard from a while ago. And that's what I thought, you know what? That's going to be what we have today. The Mexican chicken soup looks amazing. Lemon garlic chicken, 30 minutes. Like, this is, and they're good rated. Like, check the rating out. Always check the rating. By the way, if you want a chicken stock, this recipe has been recommended to me by fellow consultants and customers so many times over the last 5 years. I didn't know it existed, but people have said, oh my gosh, have you made it? There's that one, and there's also one that's a chicken one where you use angel hair, I was going to say pasta, it's not pasta, what is it called? Noodles. I don't know if I'll see it in here because I feel like you put in little chicken wings into the simmering basket, and that one is highly recommended as well. I hear about that broth a lot. So anyway, I looked at this recipe, I opened it up, 5 people have said it's pretty good. Must be fairly new because it's only got 5 people commenting on it, but it's 4.6, so it's pretty good. 10 minutes prep time, 30 minutes in total, serve 6. It is not one where you can create like easily at the click of a button to different portion sizes, but you certainly could. You could go make it your own and then size it differently. I've got 30 seconds. Let's show you how easy it is to size it. Because we sized this morning baby Dutch pancakes was what the kids made this morning. And it's phenomenal, and this is what we did. So calculate new serving size. Currently it's at 6. Hey, I want to make a massive batch. I want to go 8. Click on 8 and watch these ingredients down the side change. So click on 8, look at that, up they go, okay? Or maybe 9. Okay, it just calculates it for you and changes it. Then you've got to save it. So if you actually wanted to, so just go back a step to 8. See how some of these are like 5.5 ounces of white onions, go save. Now you've got the option to actually come down, use the little pencil and actually go, you know what, never mind, 2/3. Let's make it just 3 garlic cloves, yeah? And you can actually then edit it or change it to make it your own. Once that's done, confirm it. By the way, these underlined things means they're going to come up guided on your Thermomix. How cool is that? And then go done. Something to note is your own recipes that you put up always have, hey look, see there's the Dutch baby pancakes, I told you. Amazing recipe, guys, so easy. It's like a massive pipelet. Put in the oven. My kids always put the fruit in it, so once it's in there, we use the Fura, big circle one. It's still sitting here empty though. And yeah, they put the fruit on top. You can also do it savory. So quick. Like, it's one of those things, like I always go for those quick and easy chuck togethers. It's a chuck together. Love it. But anyway, yellow line. So then if I go, hey, I want to cook today, let me just quickly show you. Let's go to my week. You will now see your recipes on the planner thanks to that underline. So you can see here, this is the one I'm following right now, but have a look at this one. See how it's got the yellow line? Yellow line means that's my modified version, okay? If I go onto my Thermomix, it will have that modified version on it. All right, I hope you found that helpful. Let me now just jump back to standard screens. All right, well, let's finish this recipe off. It smells amazing, that cooked cumin. Oh my goodness. Okay, 20 ounces of, oh, there's another lid. I've got my keyboard out, I've got everything. Chicken thighs, boneless, skinless, cut in half. Okay. Oh, it smells so good. I wish we had smell-o-vision, but alas, we don't. As I said, I've done quarters because it's semi-frozen still. And on that note of semi-frozen, it does mean that at the end, I may need to put an extra cook time on. You know, I'll cut one open and check before I shred it. So pretty much now, lid goes back on, simmering basket in place. It's going to cook for 18 minutes at 212 Fahrenheit, reverse, that's important, speed, slow stir. Okay, so it's going to cook that off. As I said, check at that point once that 18 minutes is up, slice a piece in half, check it's not pink inside. If it's pink inside, hit the back arrow, and I'm guessing, because mine is frozen, I will take another half time. I reckon I'll take another 9 to 10 minutes. So what I'll do is I'll hit the back arrow. When I get to this screen, I'll touch the dial. Just in case you didn't know, you can override things. And I'll scale it down, and I'll do it for 9 minutes, yeah? So that means as well it's preset. I'm not going to stuff up a temperature. I'm not going to forget the reverse. It's preset. Now, once it's done this cook time, look, it even tells you prolong it if you need to. Insert the measuring cup into the mixing bowl lid, then it shreds it for 10 seconds, reverse speed 4. Just a little tip. I've done lots of reverse over the years with you guys and this shredding process. We've shredded pork and lamb and beef and all sorts of stuff over the years. 10 seconds to me seems like a long time. All right, by the way, you need to make sure your meat is cooked before you shred. I would be stopping this at 5 seconds, checking it, and then do the last 5 seconds in a second batch. There's nothing worse than ending up with pasty chicken or beef or lamb or pork because you over shredded it, okay? And it doesn't happen so much if I use chicken breast. It will shred faster because it doesn't have that fat holding it together. So it usually won't happen on thigh, and even it may go up slower to speed because it's hot. So 10 may be perfectly fine, but I'm giving you some thoughts because, you know, I love sharing with you why I do what I do, because if I can get you to kind of understand the thinking and then you implement that, you'll have more confidence and you won't blend it so that it looks like it's a mush rather than a shred and things like that. Okay, so that's what I'm thinking at this point in time. Is usually when I shred stuff, it is like 5 seconds speed, reverse 4. So 10's a long time, but it could be accounting for the fact that it's going to go up to speed slow because it's hot still. Time will tell. Okay, but just I want you to think about that if you do this recipe. Transfer to a bowl and serve hot. Now this recipe I reckon would not just be great like we are on tacos or nachos, but what about putting it through a salad? Some green leaves, some beautiful tomato, some avocado, some boiled eggs tossed together. How good would that be? Like shredded chicken, make a little gravy on the side and make it into pies. There's so many things you can do with just this base, or you can put it on the side and just have it as salad, like with salad. Really easy to be able to use this recipe for so much more than just tacos. And it's done in what, 3-minute cook, and then 18-minute cooks, 21 minutes. And of that, you're going to be doing something else. And this is the beauty of Thermomix cooking. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap up there. If you have questions about what you've seen today, reach out. If you've got questions about a recipe you're making, I'd love to hear from you. But I'm going to get back to my recipe into here. I'm going to get it cooking. And if I can support you with anything with your Thermomix, reach out. I'd love to hear from you. Go over there to tmxingadventures.com.au. So it's TMXING Adventures, all one word. And yeah, subscribe so you can keep up to date with the news from me, from Thermomix in Australia, and get the next information from me when I get around to writing something to you. And then, you know, for those of you who are new around here, it all comes from me. You're getting the real me, spelling mistakes and all, nothing, you know, AI here or anything like that. it is just, you know, authentic to me. So it's certainly not perfect. But otherwise, guys, take care. Have a lovely day. And I hope you give this recipe a go. Let me spin this dial. And I'll see you in the next video soon. Bye for now.